Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make thumbnails for free on Keynote. It's a really good free app that comes with all MacBooks, MacBook Pros, even iPhones and iPads, anything Apple related comes with it, and it's awesome for making thumbnails. And I got a few tips and tricks on how I do mine. So stay tuned and take a look at what I do. Okay, so the first thing we're obviously going to do is open Keynote. Please ignore my messy background. We're going to create a new document. I just usually select the black one up the top left, click choose on that one. And the first thing what we're going to do here, we're going to then click document up the top right and change it to widescreen because that's actually the size of your thumbnail. I then remove everything from it so that I have a clean canvas to work with from here. Next, what I'll do, I'll Google some PNGs. Now the one I'm making a thumbnail for at the moment is a Marie Kondo cleanup video, so I'm gonna try and get an image either of her with a transparent background or a solid colored background because you can remove it in image editing in Keynote. So once I've selected the one I want, we just drag and drop the picture in, then we click format, image, instant alpha. Now what instant alpha does, you can actually get rid of a whole entire color or a background with just one simple slide. If the background's a whole bunch of different colors, it won't get rid of as nicely. Once I've gotten rid of the background on her, I'm going to go to style and add a border around her. You can then select how wide you want to do the border. I usually do it about 9, and then you can resize your image. You can also change the color of this border, which I will do at a later stage because at the moment I'm just going to leave it like that because I'm just getting my foundations down. Now I'm going to change the background color of my whole document. So I'm just going to play with a few colors here. All I've done is clicked out of the photo, just clicked on the background, gone format, and obviously you can see the word background there where you can play with different colors. You can use a color wheel, you can use their pre-made colors, whatever you like. I try to keep in a theme, so my theme is usually orange, black, and white. Another thing I'll do to help me with inspiration for thumbnails is I will actually go on YouTube and search the video that I'm about to make. In this instance, I will look up Marie Kondo method, and I'll take a look at a few of those thumbnails there to take a look what other people have done, just to get a bit of inspiration, because sometimes it's a bit difficult to know sort of what to do. You never want to copy anyone else's, but it's good to pull inspiration from other places. Now that I have taken a look at some photos, I will now scan through my own video to find a good thumbnail, which can sometimes take me ages, which is why I've put this in super fast forward. Once I've found a photo or like a still that I like, I'll press Command-Shift-4 on my Mac, and this will allow me to drag and drop my screenshot rather than screenshotting the whole page. I'll then go into my Finder and find where I have put the screenshot, so it should be on my desktop, and I will drag it into my folder that is specifically for this one video. Now after I've dragged and dropped it in, I am going to move it to the back because I've decided to take a slightly different approach. As you can see, I have a heading up here which I wasn't completely happy with. I didn't like how it looked, so I deleted how I edited all of that because I just didn't like it. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to put a circle, because I've seen someone else have a circle as their sort of title, and it was nice for what sort of Marie Kondo does. So I understand that the circle's bright blue at the moment. This is just how it comes out when you very first put a circle. I then put half my title in there just to get it to fit. Select an appropriate font. I have duplicated the circle into 2 because I'm going to use a second circle as the background of my title. So I removed the background of one of my titles, created an outline, and then selected the one that I like. I like the ones with the dash on them. I will then alter the thickness of the dash and change the color as well to most likely white. Now I'm creating just another caption to put in the middle, so we're going to make Marie Kondo actually different fonts so it stands out a little bit more, and going to make it a little bit of a bigger size. Now you just got to play with it to try and get it correct. The yellow lines on the page will indicate like when you're centered on a certain object or on the page, so pay close attention to them when you're placing things on the page, because yeah, they'll actually tell you that you're centered on the page, or that my circle that I'm going to be using as the background will be also centered in the middle of the circle that has the title in it. Now for my image here, I'm actually going to edit the image slightly by going to format, image, and then edit mask. And when I'll bring it across, and you'll see that the yellow line will hit right when I've got it even on both sides, and that's when I know I can cut it there. Now I'm just going to play around with my font a little bit to make it fit, to make it look a little bit nicer. Now what I'll do with the circle as well, I'm also going to turn the opacity down so that it is slightly see-through. So when you click on the circle, you'll click on style up the top right, and then you will drag the opacity bar down a little to make it to your liking. I always like to make my keywords a different color as well in my titles, so they stand out a little bit more. Like I said, my theme is usually orange and black and white, so I'll most likely make Marie Kondo orange, leave the other ones white, and make my background black. So now you can see, after much time in fiddling around, I've made the image how I like. So I'll then go to File, Export to, click on Images, and save it in the folder that I want it saved in, so that I can then upload it to the video as a thumbnail. If you have any further tips or tricks, don't forget to leave them in the comments below. I'm always willing to learn. I love learning, and I would like to know more because I only know what I've learned off YouTube myself. So that's why I make these videos, to help people learn as well. Thanks for sticking around for my video. Now don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will be back next week for more tech, or Tuesday for more lifestyle. I'll see you guys then. Bye. Yo, my name is Oprah and this is my spot. Take a seat and don't whine, cause that ain't a big shot. I was thinking we could make a little tribe, but that only works if y'all subscribe.